Good morning. Or actually, it's evening right now. It might be morning for you. Good evening. We got some mac and cheese with some hot dogs. Nom nom. We're just chilling tonight. Just having a hangout. It's like a slumber party. I guess I'm not getting sound. Okay. Oh. Okay. Test, 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 test. Oh, duh. Test, 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 test. Okay. Okay, we got music. All right. Welcome to the stream, you guys. Saturday night, hanging out here with Rebecca Lauren. Welcome to the stream, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful night. We're just hanging out here, listening to some music, chatting about stuff. You know, the huge. I'm such a freaking insufferable weirdo. But it's okay, because I got mac and cheese. Uh-huh. But we also do have Kingdom Hearts playing. Okay, so chill out, chill out, chill out. Okay? Hi, Raja. Welcome to the chill zone. What's on your mind today? Yeah, I just started the stream tonight. We're just getting started. This is starting soon screen. It's literally just me going live. Does the music sound too loud, or is it sound okay? Alright, now we're truly just chatting. You know you're just chatting, like, for real when you actually have the chat on the screen. So then you're literally chatting with chat. Like... Yeah, I went on like a really nice walk earlier. I know, really exciting, right? Like, sometimes, you know, like I don't really feel like I come up with ideas until like I start stream. And then you kind of like, I don't know, you gotta get comfy with the stream. You know, get like in the zone. I like the living, breathing aspect of it. Oh, you're also eating? Nice. You know, the living, breathing aspect of like broadcasting or entertainment in general. Like, I don't know, I feel like the understanding that like with streaming, like, it's a lot more casual. And so I don't, you know, usually when I'm streaming here, it's because I already did a whole bunch of work today. And I'm proud of myself. I actually like feel really good right now. And now I'm just chilling here with chat. Yeah, well, I wonder what are you eating right now, Raja? Chicken nuggets. I was actually having some, do you know like the dinosaur versions of those? I was having that yesterday, or the other day. second here. Oh, it didn't quite work. There we go.
Looks like it's time to oil up.
How about that? I got it to work. Nice. Oh, it's usually it's really hard for me to enjoy the weekends. Do you know what I mean? Like, especially because I work from home. I have multiple income sources. But I work from home. I set my own hours. That's the only reason I can make this work. And the other stuff I do. Because I do a whole bunch of different stuff. I'm juggling a whole bunch of different baskets. And they're all fine. They're all doing good. You know, I've been making some... I should be making some traction on TikTok pretty soon, too. But other platforms, I think, have a lot of potential. I don't know. I'm really kind of excited where things can go over the next couple of years. Especially since starting as soon as I get my second surgery, I'm going to have nothing on my plate except grinding my, like, self-improvement. Obviously, I know it's like there's a point where it's like you get, like, addicted to self-improvement, but, like, I would like to really get myself, you know, situated with a really nice career and a social life, you know, a meaningful social life. You know, not like you know, just random people that don't respect you, you know. People who actually matter. You know, the people who stick by you. Even when especially when it's tough. Those are the people in your life you should always remember to have around you. Not because you need something from them. Like, I think as soon as you start thinking that way... Yo, Froggy. As soon as you start thinking that way of like, oh, you know, I need to treat this person a certain way because they have something I want or something I need. And it's like, I feel so slimy, like, if I thought that way. Thinking like, oh, you know, I should be nice to that person because they have cake. Like, it feels so weird. You made an easy game. Would you like to see it? Post it in the Discord. Oh, well, that's okay. Maybe you could share it some other time. I'm sorry, Raja. I can't help you. Oh, you left my flute playing? Oh, I'm glad. You know, I really don't, like, appreciate my own playing. Because I was playing in the park today, for, like, a few minutes. And as I was walking by after I was done, you know, like, somebody was like, hey, by the way, I really appreciated that. That was really good. And he was like, how long have you been playing? I said, forever. And he laughed, and then I left. And it was pretty nice. You'll show you how to go there? Do it on Discord. Or just Twitter. You know, at me on Twitter. At Rebecca Lauren. REBECCALORAN. At me on Twitter with the link, and I'll get to it. 100%. Guaranteed it. 100% guarantee that if you at me on Twitter, I will respond. Well, if you're a kid, then you shouldn't be sending strangers stuff on Discord or Twitter. Okay, like, I'm sorry. I have barriers. Like, you know, I'm glad to chat with you here on stream. But like, if I want to talk to you one-on-one, there's some barriers. And if you're underage, well, that's better, because I don't want to talk to underage people. I don't want to talk with my viewers off stream anyway, but here we are. No, I mean, mostly it's just I hang out on Twitter and Discord. If you're 11, I guess you're allowed to watch when you're younger on YouTube. Well, Froggy, since you're on Twitch, you're obviously 13 or older. But since Raj is on YouTube, I guess all that's out the window. Because they, you know, as long as they don't play Baby Shark. If I play Baby Shark, I get banned immediately. 29? You know, I started feeling really old when I was in my mid-20s, and then now that I'm 34, I'm starting to feel younger. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, you start to feel old, but then it's like you realize, like, hey, hold on. Like, what the hell am I doing? You look at yourself in the mirror one day, and you just realize it. A dirty 30? No, don't worry about it. Your 30s are actually like when things start to really freaking come together. And it's not just me. Like, obviously my story is very like transformative. You know, with the whole like starting estrogen, you know, getting on these paths to these surgeries. Like, this has been intense. And I've needed a little bit of marijuana lately. But I'm weaning myself off of it. This is like the last cartridge I'm getting because I don't want to build a habit of it. And I want to get sober. And I want to prepare physically and mentally for what's to come at the end of the year and next year. The surgeries are going to be a huge ordeal on me. But I'm going to get through it. I'm going to be stronger for it. I'm going to be so happy. I'm going to be happier than I've ever been in my entire life. And it'll be on multiple reasons. Not just because I have my body closer to where I know I need it to be, but because I actually made it happen. Like, there's like a double fold kind of thing going on. Like, when you actually fulfill something that you set out to do, even if it's like a deeply personal need, you know, such as your close, like, gender identity or something like that. In addition to that, it's also like an endeavor, right? So it's like, obviously there's a lot of endeavors in our life. Like, somebody might endeavor to be a chess player, but that's like a career, you know, or like a hobby or whatever. That's not the same as like being trans. Like, being trans is like, well, that's a whole like social and personal and spiritual and physical, biological thing going on. You're very excited? I'm excited. I was actually thinking about it while I was on my walk. I was imagining myself waking up from the surgery and the doctor saying, "Good news, Rebecca. The surgery went by amazingly with no complications and minimum swelling. And, ready to take a picture and post it on Reddit. You know, because this doctor is like the best. From what I've seen of his work. Very consistent work from everybody who's reported him. So it's a long wait list, but it's a good wait list to be on. Third scratch. What are you talking about, Raja? What the heck? Fortnite? We love Fortnite. We love Fortnite. Why do you want to show me a game, Raja? What is it, Roblox? I'm not gonna play it, okay? I'm not gonna play it, Raja. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is too complicated. I'm out. I'm out, okay? I'm gonna have to cut out of the sponsor, Raja. I'm not gonna sponsor your video game anymore. I'm sorry. I'm gonna cut the contract. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, please don't fire me. Hi, Uhu, Uhu, Uhu. Is that Avatar: The Last Airbender avatar? No, it's not. It's your cheat day? Reese's ice cream? I have peanut butter and hot fudge. Does that count? I don't have any ice cream. I don't have any ice cream. Oh, it's Ningguang from Genshin. I've been playing Genshin. I'm like AR 34 now. I'm almost AR 35, and I'm just farming like ascension items and like unlocking the storyline quests. There's a lot of stuff for me to do. I don't want to do co-op just yet. And my friend, my real life friend, started playing, and he's like, I think like AR 24 or something, like AR 20 now. And so like, but I don't want to co-op for a while. I want to like expand my map as much as possible first. And then like co-op when I've like just want to chill and just like want to, like I've already explored most of everything. And once I get to like, I call it endgame. Once I get to endgame. Oh my god, I love peanut butter and chocolate. Well, peanut butter in general. You know, I have a weird story about peanut butter, and it was hard to believe. You know those like kind of feelings that you get when you're like, you know how like you are a certain way, and then like 8 years later, you kind of like remember something about how you were 8 years before, and you're like, oh yeah, what the hell was that about? Like you remember something random about something. So I was eating peanut butter straight up out of the jar, like crunchy peanut butter, out of the jar, like crunchy Skippy peanut butter, right out of the jar, in a bag that I would have when I was living at the homeless shelter in like 2010 or 2011. It's a maze game, it has 7 levels. Oh my god. I hope when you're able to share it on Twitter that you can share it that way or on Discord. But it's too complicated, so better wait until you're old enough, okay? To figure it out. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna hold your hand through this. That'd be weird. Cookie dough ice cream? Yeah, I had some cookie dough. I had some freaking cookie dough last week. Like, I put it in the freezer. And then I would just, like, cut it off and eat it with my ice cream. My ice cream kind of turns into soft serve, unfortunately, in my refrigerator out in the living room. It's on the couch. Welcome to living in a trailer. Like having I put a refrigerator on a couch. Like I took off the cushions and put like wooden planks so there's no fire hazard or anything. Cause I'm a smart cookie. You know, even though I look hot and sexy, you know, there's a stereotype that if you look hot and sexy as a woman that you're stupid, and I'm totally like a brainiac, okay? Like I'm actual genius. Like actual no joke. I'm not even being like egotistical here. Like I'm actually a genius. And it's a shame how society has treated me, and this is why I'm so upset, but I'm starting to feel better about myself, feeling more empowered, feeling more accepting of who I am, and really just trying to like know that what I do is leading me towards victory. I'm better than hot and sexy, okay? For real. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Don't rage too hard, Rebecca. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Meanwhile, you're dehydrated? Well, drink water, my friend. Castlevania 2. Here, we do this thing. Oh wait, no, this thing. What are you talking about? You drink water? Oh. I am sad for you. Not really. Maybe. Emotional. You know, I've been feeling like so much in a relaxed state lately. Like feeling like so like content with who I am and with myself and just like in the moment. And just when I'm here like on stream, I feel like so much chiller. I feel like this like calm. Like there's this like, yeah, it's like a relaxing environment. We just like kind of got a cozy, you know, kind of booth here with the microphone and you know, me and you together here in this moment that we share together. Want to hear your favorite word? What is it? What's your favorite word? Defenestration? That sounds familiar. I'm afraid to Google it. The action of throwing someone out of a window. That's a very specific vocabulary word. The action of throwing someone out of a window. That's ridiculous. I can't believe that. Why would you remind me of that word? I remember looking at that word up before. I just didn't remember the definition until I looked it up again. What's the bug-eyed word you can think of? Oh, like, you know, like that weird thing where you have tip of the tongue thing where it's like, you like there's someone's name, like it's a celebrity's name that like you are like dumbfounded why you can't freaking remember it. You're like, how do I not remember this? And then when you actually say it, you're like, oh my god, like Will Smith. Like, how did you not remember who Will Smith is? Like, what the fuck, you dumb bitch, Rebecca. I'm gonna say, Rebecca, can we defenestrate them? That sounds like a little bit like, I don't know, like I think Twitch might ban me because they I don't know, like, because they don't understand, they like don't know how to look up the word in the dictionary. They think it's some kind of sexual thing. They're like, this isn't pornography, Rebecca Lauren. We're going to ban you, we're gonna throw you away and lock away the key. Rebecca Lauren, Streamer of the Year 2022. Maybe 2023, I don't know. Who knows? Streamer of the Year, hosted by Cutie Cinderella. Rebecca Lauren steps up to be interviewed on the red carpet. Rebecca, what the fuck are you doing here? Oh, I mean, I got invited. Oh no. Cuckoo! Cuckoo! I'm Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Misunderstanding is the biggest you can think of. I don't know what you mean by that. I'm sorry, Raja. You're confusing me sometimes. I'm really confused by you. Sometimes you say things and I don't understand what you're trying to say. Your girlfriend is driving you insane? Well, then break up with her. Say goodbye, you dumb bitch. No, don't say that. Tell her that you have a girlfriend online already. No. Yeah, maybe you should talk to her about it. Like, just tell her what's wrong, and if there's an issue, then that's kind of that's a sign, right? Like a red flag. You don't want to... Trust me, in my experience, obviously you don't have to listen to me. In my experience, but trust me, with relationships, or just people in general, you cannot change someone. Ever. You will never change someone. If you do not like someone's behavior, you will not be able to change them. You can, like, you know, ask them to, but you cannot make them. And when you start, like, you know, trying to say, oh, well, I want to hang on to this relationship because, you know, it might work, you know, it's worked out so well in the past and we're just in a rough patch. And it's one thing if it's, like, kind of like you're just, like, you've been together for a while and you kind of just, like, it's not really the same as it when it started. She's wiping Dorito dust on my chest? Well, that's kind of it. I mean, if you don't have a problem with that, then there's no problem. If you have a problem with that, then that's a you thing. But, you know, but I'm going to tell you right now, that's not a very attractive thing. So, you know, that's one thing you could change to help you get laid more and to make your girlfriend less upset with you. Oh, she's wiping it on your chest. Oh, I read that wrong. I thought she said she's wiping it off your chest, like she's cleaning it for you. But she's wiping it on you? What the heck? What the heck, dude? What the heck? How did I misread that? I'm blind. Ah, I can't see. No, don't make fun of blind people. What the fuck? Don't get canceled, Rebecca. It's only your first day. Don't get canceled already. No, you wait until you make like a certain amount of money in your bank account and then you can get canceled. Because most likely you're still gonna have income for a while. Yeah, at that point. And if you don't, you have enough money in your savings to make up for it. I'm not really in this for any kind of like crazy monetary gain, obviously, because broadcasting is so saturated. I'm here to connect with the world, to contribute to society in whatever way I can. And even if it's just hanging out and just like telling my story, you know, or just, you know, hanging out with you guys, just, you know, defenestrating me. What? Wow, you guys, I can't even. Guys, I can't even. Yeah, just please ask, girlfriend, could you, like, please, like, if you want this relationship to work, I don't think I would appreciate you rubbing Dorito dust on me. If you're gonna continue to do that, I don't think this relationship is gonna work. So don't act like it's like some kind of like ultimatum. You know, don't be aggressive about it. I don't think you should ever be aggressive in a relationship, especially if you're a male. And I know that it's a bit sexist, but it's because society sees a male and they see the testosterone is like it's gonna pound you, like. Like, you know, like, I know, but, you know, so many men, you know, just get assumed that they're just, like, these big violent buffoons. But, you know, men are sensitive, emotional, compassionate people, too. And I think it's very sexist and non-inclusive and also anti-feminist to to like just assume that men are violent. So to call yourself a feminist and then be anti-men just because they're men, like that's like replacing one problem with the other. That's not the way forward. That's not feminist. That's anti-feminist. So ironically, by like constantly like, and don't get me wrong, like some dude who's like complaining that he can't get laid because he hasn't showered in like 3 weeks, and he plays World of Warcraft for like 14 hours a day and has Dorito dust on him that he rubbed on himself because he doesn't have a girlfriend, or if he does, she's like always like, hey, like you want to hang out, and he's like, no, but there's a raid, and she's like sitting there on the phone like pissed off, like watching anime, like pissed off because she wants to hang out with her boyfriend, but he's in a raid. Like what the fuck? The second defenestration of Prague was the best defenestration. I don't know if I can change your mind, Hallertay. I don't know if it's possible. Like, I just don't know. I don't think it is. I don't think I can change your mind at that point. Like, oh my goodness. You know, one time I was thinking about a window, like with my eyes closed. I actually had it on stream once, and this is before the DMC. I was really serious about DMCA. I played a song that was like one of the first music that I listened to while I got stoned. One of the first songs was all that glitters is gold, and she's riding the stairway to heaven. That was one of the first songs I listened to stoned, if not the first one. But this was like a similar kind of song, like an acoustic song. It was German. It was called Am Fenster. And one time I started off my stream. This was back in like 2020. I started my stream without like, you know, the starting soon, like, you know, no webcam. And I had like a window, because Am Fenster means out the window in German. When me and a friend accidentally fell through a window, what the hell? That sounds like you guys have like a huge memory. I wish I had memories. I do have memories with friends that I don't share them on stream unless they're here to talk about it. Because I've had, you know, that podcast episode we had. I want to do more of those. That's a very close friend of mine. I've been friends with Brandon since middle school. Very long time friend. Very important friend to me. And you know, I have another friend I've had on stream, MBK player. I've known him the same time through the same friend group. Very important time in my life. And having that podcast was pretty cool. You know, there's certain things I really like about broadcasting, is that it records moments in your life that you create, that you've like, especially when it's like you create it because you're broadcasting, like you're very deliberate about what you're creating for content. But even then, I forgot what I was talking about. What was I even talking about? Yeah. Getting ready. I'm not even really feeling the weed much. Oh, I am now. But you know, it's like the tolerance starts to give you a headache after a while. So it's gonna be really nice being sober. It's gonna be a very long time that I'm sober. There's a lot of surgery recovery. Dancing to dance with me? Oh, I really wish I had somebody who would like just hang out with me and like cuddle with me and dance with me like for fun. Or like help me put on makeup and like do fun stuff, like girl stuff. I would love to have a friend like that so much. These are interesting goals to have. These are good goals to have. I think, you know, having people in my real life who are just like want to make each other happy, where we know each other's boundaries. Your defenestration didn't even start a war. Pretty weak. How could you? How could you even? You know, Pokemon was pretty interesting because I remember the last time I was like seriously into Pokemon was Diamond and Pearl, and I played Diamond, and I was with that friend Brandon. Like, that was one of the games we played when we were LAN partying. Like, we would actually play Pokemon Diamond like while we played Final Fantasy 11. Like, we were grinding in Pokemon. Like, I was just grinding levels. We're two wild and crazy guys! So you guys having fun and we still have fun? I love that. That's awesome. The hollow piece of a truck's tire once? What the heck? That's crazy. I think I may have done that once, but I may have imagined it. I don't know if I've actually done that. I don't know. Like, I remember smelling the tire. Did I do that? Maybe I was stoned. Yeah, I really like this stream today. I don't know about you, but do you like today's stream? Do you like when I have like the chat like up here? Like, it's like you guys are here too. I love it, don't you? I like how you can just put the restream chat so whether people are on YouTube or Twitch, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, I'm not really doing like trying to do like a broadcast podcast episode today. This is kind of just like a cute little alt stream. Like just hanging out, talking about whatever. I'm apparently really good at just chatting. What do you think? I mean, you guys are here for a reason, right? Like, do you think I have it? Do you think I have what it takes to be a just chatting streamer? Like, be honest. Like, I don't know. I think so. I think I'm really good at it. I don't know. I just think it's creating like I feel like when you truly want to have a just chatting stream, like literally like just chatting. I feel like you want to create an environment. It's not really so much about me. Like, I'm here. I'm your host, your hostess with the mostest, and I'm here. And I am kind of just moderating. Like, I'm just here, like, kind of facilitating the chat. Like, you guys are, like, almost, like, more important than me, you know, like, for these kind of streams. All of the tea, honey? Huh? What are you talking about, Ufu? Sometimes I really don't know what the hell chat is talking about. You call everyone honey babes, love and bestie, and mama and queen. That is freaking awesome. You must be great at pride events. Yes, queen! You know what's funny is when people, you know, it's really cute, and obviously this is better than the alternative. But when people are very accepting of trans people, but their response is, oh, you know, oh, you're transgender? Oh, I have a gay friend. Like, you know what I'm talking about? The you know, that basic type of person? It's not a bad thing. Like, obviously people are where they are, like, with, like, social understanding of, like, trans people in society. But it's just kind of interesting. Like, you know, there's always that person. They're like, oh, I have a gay friend. And then they're like, yes, queen. And they're like, this, like, yeah, I mean, maybe if someone who's transgender might be like that, but that's a personality type. Like, I'm not like a drag queen type. Like, I'm not super fabulous. I was never like, I never considered myself, even when I consider myself a man, I never considered myself like gay or femme or, interestingly enough, or I never considered myself like fabulous, like that stereotype, you know? That feeling when I learned Rebecca isn't a WoW respecter. I really like WoW, but I can never really get into it. It just takes too much prep work. There's too much running around and questing nonstop. I really just don't like the grind. It's just endless questing. It's like, why would you do this? It's like signing up for hell. Like, you signed yourself up for an eternity of daily Abyss runs. Uh-oh, spoilers. I saw it a lot on Asmongold's stream. Sometimes you see spoilers in video games when you watch streamers. Like Asmongold. I really like Asmongold. Obviously don't agree with everything he says, and I think he doesn't have very positive exposure with trans people, I don't think. Like, I don't think his interaction, especially on Twitter, which I think is his primary interaction with the planet, I don't think his interaction with trans people on Twitter is very positive, and that's a shame. And I really wish I could talk to him, because, like, I feel like people don't really understand that the vast majority of people are not Twitter. And most trans people are pretty reasonable people. And I'm just a random chick, okay? Like, there's nothing too special. I mean, I guess you could say there's something special about me, but... You know, I'm kind of a weirdo. I don't know. I really respect Asmon, because he speaks his mind, and he doesn't, like... He doesn't play the whole tiptoeing, you know, walking on eggshell kind of thing. He just says what's on his mind, and, you know, he has changed over the years. He's adjusted his attitudes as he's learned new information. He's a smart guy. And, you know, he seems to really care about, you know, his personal relationships, which as a professional streamer at his, like, level, at his amount of, like, his whole entire life is streaming. Like, he streams, like, those many hours a day, like 12 to 14 hours a day. Like, XQC does that for sure. Like, think about it. Like, your whole life revolves around that. The people that you collab with, those are basically your family. Like, at that point, like, if you're like in your computer in your pajamas streaming 8 hours a day with people on Discord, well, those people on Discord are pretty important to you. Like, that's your, like, best friends. It's like your family. Yeah, like, he stays with his family. It's pretty sweet. Like, I think that's a real American value. You know, these are the American values people should be fighting for, not, like, discriminating against black people and trans people. Like, why is that the traditional value that you want to fight for? Why not stuff like sticking with your family and, like, taking care of, like, the you know, like, farming and, like, taking care of the planet and, like, you know, improving yourself and improving the world, involving yourself with, like, higher culture, like writing and, like, essays, like reading and writing and, like, you know, art, you know, all sorts of amazing things out there in the world that you can absorb. You know, a lot of it, obviously, it does cost money to travel and do stuff. But, you know, a lot of stuff that, you know, money can't really buy. And I think it just starts with an attitude. Some people, whether they're poor or have money, they just don't do certain things. I think because maybe they have a mental block where they just refuse to admit something to themselves. They're like, they're afraid of a feeling. And I think it's best to approach these people with compassion and not rush people, because people are on their own timelines with their mental health. What do you actually think of you? You're awesome. I love it when I see you in my stream and that we play Genshin. You know what I want to say my favorite stream was when we were trying to get to Inazuma over the ocean by building a bridge with Ayaka. To me, that was you, right? You're Isaiah on Genshin. To me, that's truly what it means to be a streamer. Like, me hanging out with you in the game. Like, doing some crazy activity, like building a bridge. And obviously we got teleported, but we did it. It was chaos. It was fun. I think I truly enjoyed the moment. And I feel like that's really what streaming's all about. Like, literally, like, it's not about money. Like, you know, that's stupid, first of all. to get into streaming for money, you're delusional, and you're probably gonna figure it out sooner rather than later. But you will learn that if you continue to come back to stream, like there's a reason why Asmongold continues to come back to streaming, right? He's a multi-millionaire. He's got plenty of money. He's set for life. With probably how he's been managing his money. He's probably been like very frugal with it. Judging by like how he is on stream, at least, what he's talked about. Like, there's a reason why multimillionaires continue to come back to stream, and it's obviously not just about money. There's a lot of things in life that are not pay to win. But there's obviously a lot of things that are kind of gate-kept with money, unfortunately. But I can work on that part. And I have SSI, and hopefully they're not going to cancel it, because they sent me something where they said, oh, you need to give proof of income. And then I printed out all my proof of income. Actually, like, went to the library, printed it out, and like put it in the mailbox. And maybe it's just because it was delayed. They are really slow. I don't know. Either way, I think I'll be fine. I didn't make it enough to pay taxes, so they're probably not gonna care. Like, I didn't even make like $1,000. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna take away my SSI because of that. I think they're gonna like just request additional documents or something. I don't know. It's such a fucking headache. I worked 2 years to get SSI. I really don't need them to swipe it away from me, And, especially since I need my insurance as well. And as long as I have SSI, I'm guaranteed my partnership insurance, which will pay for my surgeries, which I am so thankful to God every single day. Whatever that means to you. It means something different for me. It's very close and spiritual. It's not like Christian or anything. But I thank God every day that I have access to these surgeries that I thought was never going to be able to happen for how much they cost. The facial surgery I had never even dreamed of. I never even thought of it because I just thought it was outrageous considering how expensive the bottom surgery alone is. So knowing that I now have facial surgery and am getting bottom surgery, it's like a dream come true. Something that never would have happened, without assistance from, insurance. And I thank God every day. Because I get to be the best version of myself. I get to truly be happy. You're always smiling? It'd be kind of uncomfortable if you're always smiling, like, ah! Hello, everybody! Welcome! Hi, everybody! I'm a clown! Welcome to a Twitch stream where every single stream I play a character! I'm a clown! 6 consoles! XQC is actually like really talented. I don't know why people... He pretty much like watches garbage though, but he turns garbanzo into content somehow. Because he can do anything from anything. And if he says like, that's the best skill to have. Is to be able to just create content out of nothing. Like you create the content. You bring it. And obviously you can interact with chat like we are. But like the thing is like we're making this a reality. By showing up. By being here. And making this happen. And I bring a lot of that because it's my stream. It's like self-contained inside of me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Upu. Oh, yeah, I know breakups are never easy. Totally. My first breakup, it was with a woman more than twice my age. So I was like 19 or like 21. Yeah, I was like 21. She was more than twice my age. I think she was like approaching 50, or she was already 50 or older. I don't know. But she was my first. Like she was the first that was like into had sex. and like I was like madly in love with her or whatever I thought, you know, and she was trying to convince me that I wasn't trans because like, don't you enjoy having sex with me? Like, you can't be trans, or like you're very like sloppy. Like girls aren't sloppy. Like she was very like her head was like kind of like she's kind of old school in a bad way. Like I don't like that. Um, but you know she was one of the people that I don't know that I took the breakup pretty hard. We were never really dating. It was all in my head, really. Like we were just having sex. I didn't understand because she was my first. Like when your first like never works out, right? Like yeah, I'm really having a good time tonight. I'm like relaxed, just chilling with you. You know, I think I really miss like just hanging out with friends around like going out, like having fun, like going out on crazy drives. Um, I think less alcohol would be better nowadays, but like back then, like in our mid 20s, like we would drink and stuff. Or like like our early 20s, like when I was 21. Before I was homeless and all that. But I mean, there was a time where it's like I was doing a lot of things with friends, and it's like COVID hit, and it just made things like a lot harder. What is this thing I'm doing with my head? It's like this neck thing. So I had the intake with the osteopath. So but the appointment is not for like 6 weeks. But she told me to like kind of like do this upward stretch rather than like a backward stretch. Like kind of pull my neck up. But she's gonna see me in like 6 weeks. Hopefully we'll get this whole thing resolved. I also want to see the dentist, and we're gonna make sure to see the dentist as soon as possible. I've been using my water pick, you know, to floss, my water flosser. I don't know. I know it's that kind of boring. I mean, it's a boring conversation, isn't it? This is like not everybody can be entertaining, like funny. Like people like Mizkit for like XQC, like they can just make funny like reactions, like especially XQC. Like he's the master of that. He's like the master reactor, the masturbator. You know, I don't know. I think it's not fair to myself or to anyone really. It's not even like a fair to reality. It's not even a fair like assessment of reality to compare yourself to others, especially people who are like top professionals. And also it wouldn't be very genuine. Like if I started acting like XQC, it's not going to be as funny because it's like the only reason it works for him is because he's just doing his own thing that he's built over such a long career. He's doing his artwork, you know? Like streamers are artists. Like imagine like someone editing like a clip of that, and then after that like put a clip of XQC going like doing some like bullshit like, oh dude the butt dude what the fucking dude like it's like, I mean seriously like it's seriously like that is art, as much as some people might like criticize like, oh, it's lowbrow or it's like lowest common denominator. It's like whatever your judgment of it, like that's your own judgment. Like it's still content. It's still something that people enjoy because obviously he pulls in tens of thousands of viewers a night. You know, and you know he reacts with the TTS. Like it's super engaging and entertaining, and he's like whatever he's doing on stream, even if it's a freaking browser flash game from like 2001, like he still makes it funny and still makes it good for people to watch. It's obviously not all top tier gold, but he does it for like 14, 18, 20 hours a day. Like what the actual fuck is going on? How can one person do that? He's a superhero. He actually has magical powers. That's insane. It's a modern age superhero, a real life superhero. It's XQC, streaming for like 22-hour days. Like, what the fuck? He's probably gonna retire soon, though. So I don't know. He better be smart with his finances. I'm getting a call. I'm getting a call from a friend. Just. All right. So that was a close friend of mine, and we're actually gonna go hang out and get pizza at his girlfriend's. Night! Yay! Oops! I probably should have broadcast that to the world. Oh well. Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to be rude to you guys, but my real life is more important than hanging out with you. But I feel like we've been here for. We've been here for an hour. I think it's a good hangout. You know, I feel like for just randomly going live and having, you know, one of my loyal viewers show up and just chat with me for a while, and it's not just one people, like if it's a few people, that makes you feel really special. Like knowing that somebody came, like right as soon as I went online, like unannounced, like for a random stream, and like we talked for like an hour. Like that was really special, I think. I don't know, am I just really like emotional? I'm super estrogen filled, okay? So don't blame me for that, okay? I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl in the world. Okay, see you guys. Bye.